In basic English, you're saying that you wouldn't give them the $400 million in cash until the prisoners were released, correct?
That's correct.
Next on Newsmax Prime, there's the confirmation: cash to Iran in exchange for prisoners, what you and I would call ransom. So, what should we call the huge amounts of money George Soros spends to influence politics and policy? I would call it suspicious. And now there are reports that some of that cold, hard cash was used to try and buy a Supreme Court ruling on illegal immigration. Then, what do you call the polling in the presidential race? How about ongoing? Coming up, a closer look at the numbers. Plus, the numbers just do not add up for Obamacare, so what's next? You know, it's Newsmax Prime, and it starts right now. Good evening and welcome to Newsmax Prime. I'm J.D. Hayworth. Of prime interest tonight, posturing, polling, and prognosticating. The way I see it, we encounter all three of these activities in abundance these days as we're about to enter into the height of our political season. The echo chamber of the leftist media offers a prediction that's scarcely surprising, given the ideological proclivities of the elites in the press. They tell us that Hillary Clinton is poised to win the presidency and that voting is a mere formality. They point to current polls in an effort to keep their bogus bandwagon rolling right along. You and I have discussed this before, but it bears repeating. Polls depend, I should say, on who's being asked and when they are being asked. Forget polls that just sample adults, and samples of registered voters are only a little better. Political surveys are most accurate when they seek out likely voters. And finally, please remember that all the polls are snapshots of how voters react during the period of the polling. The only polls that count are the ones where you and I will cast our ballots on Election Day. And that's the way I see it.